TeeWing X5 dual motor scooter. See how my microphone's upside down? You want to know why that is? Because somebody, one of the editors, was like, hey man, you know what your problem is? You sound like you got asthma. Yeah, you need a breathing apparatus, a CPAP, because you be blowing in the mic. So I said, let's flip it upside down. So if you hear breathing now, my editor need to learn how to figure out how to get my breathing out because I can't seem to do it. Go ahead, you want to say something?
Maybe if you rode a real bike, your breathing wouldn't sound
Yeah, well, maybe if you sucked a real dick. I am being entirely too conscious about my breathing and I'm holding down my breath. So if I pass out or black out, it's because I'm just trying not to breathe. So to unlock this in its default mode out of the box, we're going to press this down, going to lift this up, and it locks in just like that. The seat clamp or seat post is actually bolted down to the board. As much as they probably want me to use this, I'm going to want to take this off. So we're going to be removing these screws here from this plate so we can remove the seat post because I believe that sitting on scooters is equivalent to standing while driving a bus. So we do have 160 millimeter discs in the back, hydraulic brakes also in the front. Those are not 160s, look to be a little bit smaller, but equally as good. And apparently we have a little bit of, this is Gargamel here. So we just go ahead and, there he goes. Inside of the package you get the 2 mirrors, mirror mounts, the manual. What's going on here? What is going on here?
To me, that's a man who's cheating on his wife that has a baby with a mistress who's shorter.
Nice.
And they like to go riding while she stays home.
And if you're able to do that, I am so impressed. TeeWing branded charger at 5 amps. That battery is 38 amps. 6x5, 7x5, 35. Should take about 7.5 to 8 hours to fully charge from completely dead. And you do have a little indicator there, charging, charged or waiting. It's probably a trickle charge. And then there's your connection to connect to the scooter itself to charge a battery. So we also get this little cargo box for the stem of the scooter. Let's see what we have in here. Hello. Bicycle phone holder. Tools. Little security lock with the number on it. I love it. And a little bicycle pump. How lovely. This is adorable. So when you're putting the seat on, you want to push this in so this can grip this and lock out. And if you want to take it off, you have to push this in and do that. Let me tell you why I don't like seats. Watch how goofy I look. This is not bolted down, so just keep that in mind. Look at this. Well, I didn't tighten it enough, but you get the idea. See how silly I look? You look pretty silly. Now watch how cool I look when I'm standing up on it. And now our seat is gone. Super clean. Then you have your blinkers in the back. What we have for headlights are essentially angel fog lights. You guys remember these? BMW heads, where you guys at? Honda Civics, Altezas? No? Nobody? Okay, well, that's how you turn it on with the on and off. You do have a rear shock on this that's really going to absorb a lot of the weight when you're resting your foot on the top side and when you hit some serious bumps. Oh yeah, look at her go! that was moving. And you know what I love about this? That throttle. Throttle feels good, man. Gear 3 is no joke on this. No joke. I mean, you touch that throttle, we are moving. You see this, watch this pickup. We are rocking right here. Rocking, bro, right there, rocking. Wow. Okay, let me tell you something. Here's the deal. I know I got some tears on my face. Here's the deal. Little wet eyelashes. Never hurt nobody. I know I sound like I'm out of breath. I'm scared out of my ass. I went fast, man. I went really, really fast. If that was slower than what I did yesterday, I feel like a piece of shit. That was 3%, 2%, 5%, 5% battery life. Fully capped out, bro. It was so hard to keep that front wheel down. You gotta make sure that you're putting weight on that front as you're riding it. I said to myself, Brie said, you didn't go fast enough the first day. So I said, okay, let me go again. And I think that was it. I was scared. I said, there's probably a 20% chances, 1 to 5 chances of me dying today for the 38 people that are gonna watch this. I did it, and I plan to do it again because I live my life on the edge. I'm living on the edge. X5 6,000 watt dual motor. Look, I have an X Diavolo inside. I'm a motorcycle guy, okay? KTM, RC8, wheelies all day, stoppies, no problem. This bike scares the living shit out of me. This thing moves. I just want to preface this. You guys remember when I ran the Hazers business, the e-scooters? We carried Dualtron Storms, the X, the Limiteds, the Cabo GTs, the Wolf Kings. This is, okay, this is about $1,500 cheaper than the Wolf King GT. I'd be willing to bet that this could keep up with it for half the price. When I tell you this thing moves, I don't know what my speed over there was. I just really want to push the safety here. I know that you're probably like, it's not that big of a deal, bro. I know what I'm doing, until you have a head that's like a cracked watermelon. The problem is when you have such a small wheelbase, okay? And you're standing tall. It's different being on a bike sitting because your legs are below your center mass. You understand? So you have that low center of gravity, so you're able to weave and about. On a scooter, you can weave. Be careful if you're gonna get a scooter like this. That's all I'm saying. Is it fun? Absolutely. I had tears coming out of my eyeballs because I didn't have glasses on. I am not a guy to wear helmets. You've seen me. Even being in Florida riding a motorcycle. If I would ride this out and about, I am 150% not only putting on a helmet, I'm putting on a spine protector, elbow pads, knee pads, ankle protectors if they make them, reflectors on my ass. This thing moves, bro. Now, if you look on the back here, you've got a set of running lights that are red. Brake lights, you also have those sweet blinkers. And then if you're feeling a little bit disco techie, you're out with your friends, you're like, yo, let's pump up those music, bro. This shit's lit, fam. What? What? It's a party. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. That's my exercise for the day. That's a wrap, and I gotta watch my breathing. So a lot of shit moved there. I felt things move that I didn't think could. Okay, so let's talk about this. The price point that this is unreal. $1,500. It's fast, man. 6,000 watts of power. We got 38 amps on the battery. What's it gonna take you, 5-6 hours to fully charge? This came fully charged, out of the box, ready to go. You're able to unscrew this nut, and that's gonna allow you to fold the grips a little bit more. And then you're also able to tuck it down. So you pull that down. It's not gonna fully unlock it yet. There's a lot of things to fold up on this. One, we're gonna take this, we're gonna pull that down. It's gonna make this floppy. It's still locked in, there's a safety. Here's where it gets tricky. You have to pull that out of the notch. And then this will fold like so, locks in. Here's the thing. Unless you're like training for MMA or something, if you think you're just gonna pick this up and walk this to your friend's house, we gotta talk. I wanna know what kind of program you're on. What's your macros looking like? Because if I pick this up, like nothing, bro. Dropping it. You know what? I feel like I need to go to the gym more often. I used to be able to curl 185. I'm lucky if I could curl 62. Try to pick this up, yo. Both of them that way, yep. And the other one that too. Yep, bring it up. Oh yeah. And curl it, bring it up.
This is it.
So we're gonna bring it up. What we're gonna do, we're gonna push this latch again. We're gonna bring it up. And all you do at this point, snaps in. Then you take a little latch, that secures it and locks it in. Okay, if you do end up picking up one of these super scooters that goes super fast, anything over 30 miles per hour where you're standing, make sure you got a good center of balance and dress safe, man. I'm not usually one to push safety, but on this thing, I felt like I needed a helmet. Just be safe out there.